Julia, I have some great news.
What? What is it? Good news about what? Your job?
You bet it is. You remember that big project that I was talking about the other day? The one that's going to make or break the company? They chose me as the project leader.
That's amazing! Were you recommended for the position?
Yeah, I heard that my team leader, Mr. Cohen, was the one who recommended me. I still can't believe it.
Mr. Cohen is a real nice guy. He showed me the ropes when I was working there. I might have been one of his favorites. I'm sure all your hard work up until now has been recognized. So congrats!
Thank you. I'll probably be a lot more busy from now on, though. It's a bit sudden, but I'm being sent on a business trip next month. So I probably won't be home during that time.
I see. Do you think you'll come back in time before our anniversary?
That might not happen. I'm so sorry. I really can't tell how long I'll be gone for.
I'm a bit sad. But I guess you can't really do anything about it. I mean, I used to work there too. I know how things can be with them. So I get how tough it can be when you're busy.
I really appreciate you understanding the situation. Until the project is done, I'll be coming home later than usual. I'll also most likely have to continue working even during holidays.
Gotcha. I totally understand. Worry less about me and just keep up the good work, okay? You finally got the opportunity you've been waiting for. So don't slack off, okay?
Don't worry, I got it. I'm the only one that can make this project work.
All right, don't get cocky now.
I got the position because the boss thought I was the one capable of making it a success. I'm not cocky, just confident.
Whatever you say. Just don't let it go to your head. Don't be satisfied just because you were chosen to be in charge, okay? The real work starts from here on out.
Whatever you say, darling. Just watch me. I'll be the hero of this company.
James, where are you?
I just landed at the airport and I'm about to head out. Can't wait to get to work.
You just landed?
Yep, I forgot my headphones, so the flight was rough. A baby was crying the whole time too. Now my back hurts from the super small seat. I'm definitely not getting any younger.
That's all you have to say? What about the guy? Did they catch him?
What guy? What are you talking about?
There was an incident on the plane that you were on. No? Your flight was the 9:35 a.m. departure, right?
Yeah. So what? What are you talking about? Did you just wake up or something?
No, it's all over the news. Some guy with a weapon barricaded himself in one of the cabins of the plane.
Huh?
You really don't know what's going on? Every TV station is reporting about it right now.
Oh, well, I'm not really sure. Maybe it was at the front of the plane. I was at the very back, so I didn't notice anything wrong. Hearing it from you now, I'm quite surprised, to be honest.
How is it possible that you didn't notice? A big incident like that would absolutely cause a big commotion on the entire plane.
As soon as we were in the air, I was so tired I fell fast asleep. And you know me, once I doze off, nothing can wake me up. That's probably why I didn't notice all the ruckus. Anyway, I arrived safely, so you don't have to worry anymore.
On the news, it said the plane was stuck in the air for a while because of what was happening. But you made it to your business trip without any problems, huh?
Well, let me think for a sec. Oh, now that you mention it, I think we arrived a bit later than expected.
Didn't you think it was strange that you touched down later than expected? The more I think about it, there is no way you wouldn't realize.
I messed up. The flight I took was an earlier one.
How are you just remembering that now?
I changed to an earlier flight and must have sent you the wrong flight info. That's why I know nothing about what's going on. Nothing happened on my flight.
Something doesn't seem right. You just completely forgot you changed and boarded an earlier flight than the one you told me about? Who does that?
Look, I'm just really tired from being so busy lately. I don't get enough sleep every day because of the project. It just slipped my mind. You try working as much as I do and see how you feel.
Are you hiding something from me?
I'm not hiding anything. What are you talking about? What in the world would I be hiding?
I mean, something fishy is going on. I really don't buy anything you just said about the flight.
Nothing fishy is going on. Well, I'm at work now, so I gotta go. Talk to you later.
James, where are you really? Be honest with me.
What are you talking about? I'm on the business trip.
I don't want to hear that lie anymore. I called your office to ask about you. Something felt off and I wanted to confirm what you were saying.
Are you serious? You called my job? What's wrong with you? What are you thinking? You don't work there anymore. You can't just call them up so easily.
Well, you were being so suspicious. I talked to Mr. Cohen and he told me that you in fact don't have any business trip scheduled. In fact, he told me something very different than what you told me. He said you took off out of the blue. Apparently one of your relatives passed away. This is news to me. Which relative passed away exactly? What are you doing when you have to lie to both me and your work?
No, it's not like that.
Oh, it's not? Then what is it like? You're clearly skipping work, so where are you going instead?
Okay, it's true that I lied, but it's not quite the same as skipping work. I couldn't manage. I got tired from working so much and just wanted to travel alone.
So why would you lie then?
I was really honored that my boss gave me such an important job to do, but the pressure was just crushing me.
Oh, how could I forget? That ever so important project you've been going on and on about. Why does it sound like you're complaining now? I thought you were so happy to be chosen.
I didn't realize how hard the work would be. I was going to work every morning feeling really overwhelmed and I just couldn't take it anymore.
So you decided to run away from your responsibilities and escape reality? Is the work really that tough?
I'm going to fall into depression if I don't have a change of pace. To be honest, I think I already am depressed. My state of mind is already a wreck.
But don't you think that lying to the company is a bad idea? If they find out, they'll have a hard time trusting you from now on.
I couldn't get time off otherwise. Everyone is so busy, especially now. It's not like I can just walk in and say I want to take a break and travel and I'll be taking a paid day off. It wouldn't be fair to everyone.
If you're having such a hard time that it made you skip work and just disappear, I want you to at least talk to me about it first. I still don't understand why you had to keep this all from me. If you had told me, I would have tried to help you in any way I could. I could have even talked to Mr. Cohen and worked something out. Even though I don't work there anymore, I feel like I could have done something to help you.
Sorry, I just didn't want to worry you.
So where are you really? I won't tell anyone about you skipping work. And if you want to take time and travel, you can do as much as you want. But just tell me where you are because if anything bad happens, I need to at least know where you are.
Thanks. You're the best. I'm at the spa resort where we went on our honeymoon. It just felt so nostalgic that I had to come.
That's where you decided to go? That's in the total opposite direction from where you were supposed to be on your business trip. No wonder you heard nothing about the plane incident.
Sorry, I was worried you would find out I was lying. That's why my excuses felt so weird. But all I ended up doing was make you more suspicious, didn't I?
Yeah, I thought you were having an affair or something.
What? I would never cheat on you. Why would you even mention that?
I mean, that's how strange it all felt. Anyway, could you send me the address of where you're staying later, okay? You can take all the time you need to relax and collect yourself.
Okay, I'll send you the location later. I'm sorry for being so selfish.
Spa resort, huh? I really miss the time when we just got married. It was so much fun.
You miss it already? Not even 2 years have passed since our honeymoon.
Make sure you take a picture and send it to me. I want to take a trip down memory lane and see if everything still looks the same from when we went there.
Yeah, about that. It might not be possible.
Why not?
I can't save photos because my phone storage is full.
Are you serious? Already? You just bought your phone like 6 months ago. How is it full already?
Because I download a lot of music and videos. I was literally just thinking that I need to transfer the data not too long ago.
Oh, well, okay then. I guess just rest up then. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
Thank you.
How's it going? Are you having a good time? I wish I could be there too.
It's great. I'm having such a relaxing time. Traveling really is so refreshing.
That's good to hear. You can relax while looking at the beautiful ocean.
What are you talking about? I'm in Utah, remember? There's no ocean here.
Well, you're actually in Hawaii now, aren't you?
What are you talking about? I'm nowhere near Hawaii. I told you that I'm at the spa resort that we went to on our honeymoon.
I got in touch with Mr. Cohen again after we had our conversation earlier. He said that there was a coworker of yours who was taking leave at the same time as you. Nicole, right? What a huge coincidence. That's a bit suspicious, don't you think?
I don't think that's rude at all. People take off at the same time all the time. What are you trying to say? If you have something to say, don't be vague about it.
You're with Nicole. I know you're with her right now.
There is absolutely no way that I'm with Nicole right now. Why are you mentioning her name all of a sudden?
Don't forget that I used to work with her too. I haven't forgotten you used to date Nicole before we got together. Isn't that right?
So what? Why are you suddenly insinuating that we are together? I barely even talk to her anymore. I only do when I have to at work. Otherwise, we're total strangers. We just happen to be on vacation at the same time.
Well, you've been acting suspiciously for a while. You seem to be hiding something.
I'm not hiding anything. Why do you keep being so insistent?
Apparently, Nicole is also taking a vacation to go on a trip to Hawaii. She really bragged around the office saying she was going on a trip with her boyfriend. She even went into great detail about her travel schedule. Tomorrow morning, her and her boyfriend are going to take a walk on the beach on horseback.
Okay, and? It has nothing to do with me. Can we just stop with this combo?
Do you really think it doesn't concern you? Nicole also told everyone the name of the horse rental where she made the reservation, you know? I asked Mr. Cohen for the name and called them earlier.
Why are you being a psycho right now? You really need to chill.
I'm very calm. I completely understand what's going on. You used your full name to make the reservation. Who even does that? Care to explain that one to me? Or is that just another misunderstanding?
That has to be someone else. With the same name. Anyway, I've no clue. It has nothing to do with me. I told you where I am and I don't need to explain myself.
Then video chat me right now. Could you show me what it looks like outside?
I can't. The camera is busted.
I've had enough of you. You've been digging your grave with your lame lies for a while now. You're only making things worse for yourself every time you say something.
I'm not doing anything wrong. Why do I need to explain and defend myself? You're my wife. You should just trust me. Why do you need to interrogate me when I've literally done nothing wrong?
Because you're lying like a third grader. Your phone storage is full? Your camera's broken? Come on, man up and come clean. If you lie anymore, I'll find out sooner or later anyway.
You already know everything. There's nothing more for me to say now.
I want to hear it directly from you. If you don't talk, I'll tell the company that you skipped work on purpose. And that the reason you did was so you could have an affair with a woman in the company.
Please, anything but that. I would lose my role as project leader.
Then talk. How long have you been having an affair with Nicole?
For about a year now.
And who planned the trip?
Nicole did. She said that she wanted to make some summer memories.
What about the expenses? How did you afford this trip?
I had some money secretly saved up.
What's your end game here? Were you planning on secretly continuing this? Or do you want to get divorced so you can just be with her?
No, definitely not.
And why is that?
Nicole is more like someone to just mess around with. Like, she is fine for going out on dates, but I don't want to marry her or anything like that. I swear, it was really just messing around.
Well, it sounds to me like you prefer Nicole over me.
What are you saying? You're the person I love the most in this world.
But you prioritized Nicole's trip over our wedding anniversary. I haven't been on a trip or anything close since our honeymoon. Not to mention our honeymoon itself was a budget trip. Compared to that, a trip to Hawaii is quite luxurious.
I was planning on taking you on a much more romantic trip once work slowed down, I promise. Like a trip to Paris.
Saying that now is totally meaningless. You really are a horrible liar. You know that, right?
No, I'm not lying. What can I do to make you believe me?
At this point, I really don't believe anything that comes from your mouth. All you did today was lie to me. How in the world do you expect me to trust you? It's not even just about today. We've been together for so long, but that only just means that you've been lying to me this entire time.
I don't know how else to put it, but you're really special to me. I need you to believe that. I have never thought of leaving you.
Oh yeah? So then explain it to me. Tell me what is so special about me and how am I any different from Nicole?
You're the most wonderful and honest woman I've ever met. You're the perfect wife, and even your family is full of high-profile people with lots of achievements. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is you're the only one for me.
So you are effectively saying that Nicole is dishonest and a lousy woman, and that she's not fit to be a wife. Also, what about my family? Are you saying that mine are better than hers?
Well, yeah, I guess something along those lines. It's more like she really comes off too strong on guys in general. There is nothing I can do about that. But there isn't any benefit of me being with a woman like her.
Now it all makes sense. You've finally shown your true colors. You don't want to leave and divorce me because my family is wealthy. Because when my parents die, you think we'll get to inherit a lot of money, right?
No, that isn't what I was thinking. Come on, Julia. Why are we even talking about this?
Are you sure you weren't? Because I heard you used to talk about it a lot at work. You said you were all set for the future once my parents kick the bucket and leave behind their fortune.
What? When did I ever say that? I have no clue what you're talking about.
Maybe you should talk to your coworker, Robert. He told me all about it. He says that you love bragging about it a lot.
That's literally all lies. I never said that.
Oh yeah? Well, he literally just told me. I'm with him right now. Well, to be more specific, I'm with him and Mr. Cohen eating dinner. Since you were the topic of discussion recently, he brought Robert along because he had a lot to say about you.
OMG, why are you doing this? Also, why are you with all of them right now? How did that even happen?
Mr. Cohen said he felt that something was off when we spoke earlier today. He was worried, and so he invited me out to eat and talk about what's been going on. I don't think it's that weird. I literally used to work there, remember?
But still, why would you do that? You promised not to tell the company, remember? You accused me of lying, but here you are lying yourself.
What are you talking about? I haven't lied about anything. All I'm doing is having a drink with Mr. Cohen in private. I haven't said anything to the company, have I?
Stop playing dumb. That's the same thing. What the heck are you actually thinking? I won't be able to show my face at work. What am I going to do now?
Mr. Cohen said not to worry about that.
Why not? So you're saying that he'll keep the issue top secret? Thank goodness. Tell Mr. Cohen I appreciate him doing this for me.
You don't have to come to the office for a while. We'll treat it as if you've been suspended. The company will contact you with more details soon. So wait on that, from Mr. Cohen.
What?
He said that we should have a proper discussion while you are suspended from work. Thinking about it, I'm really glad this is happening. I'll be sure to give Mr. Cohen your regards.
Wait a minute. You can't do that to me. Who will look after the project? This is the most important time of the year for the company.
At such a critical moment, you lie to your company and go and have an affair in Hawaii? I don't think anyone has to worry about losing such an irresponsible project leader now, would they? By the way, I don't need such an irresponsible and dishonest husband either. I can do just fine without you. Mr. Cohen is going to buy me another bottle of wine. So let's talk about the rest when I get back home, okay?
Wait. What do you mean you can do fine without me? You're not really thinking about having a divorce, are you?
That's exactly what I'm thinking of doing.
You can't do that. Please don't do this to me. I will lose everything at this rate. Are you sure this is what you want?
Yes, exactly. This is 100% what I want. You reap what you sow. Why should I do what you want? How can you be so self-centered after betraying others around you?
Come on. At least try to convince Mr. Cohen for me. You were his favorite, so you can pull it off, please. I'm begging you. Please just help me out here.
I don't think so. It feels like you're coming off as too strong, so I'll have to pass. Nothing I can do about it. There is nothing in it for me, after all. Later, James and I discussed the divorce in person when he returned from his cheating trip. Of course, we got divorced. I was very pleased with the results. As expected, he had no chance of covering up the cheating, so the alimony settlement went in my favor. He looked really exhausted and just did as he was told and signed the divorce papers. His lover, Nicole, was trying to avoid everything that was going on, and not once were we able to get in contact with her. Eventually, Mr. Cohen got a hold of her and ripped her apart for her behavior. As for the two of them and their standing in the office, James lost trust with everyone in the company due to him skipping work to have an affair with a coworker. Mr. Cohen was completely disappointed in James for failing to meet his expectations. James was soon removed from the position as the project leader. The project leader had to be replaced suddenly. Unexpectedly, everyone was in quite the state of confusion at first. Senior management determined that James's conduct had caused damage to the company and ordered him to be transferred. The new position is in a small room that barely gets any light, which is a big change from the big office space he had been working in. James's promotion prospects are gone, and his salary has apparently been significantly reduced. In addition, rumors of the adulterous trip have spread within the company, and the two are being backed into a corner. I guess Nicole couldn't bear being the laughingstock of the company anymore, so she left. James seems to be hanging on to the company, but it may only be a matter of time before he quits. Every time I think of him, I'm just reminded of all the lies upon lies that kept piling up that in the end destroyed all his credibility and future chances in life. It makes me happy knowing that I have lived an honest life so far, and that I should keep living an honest life, because no matter how hard life gets, I'll always have someone who will be willing to help me in those difficult times.